Hello, students. Welcome back to class. It's been a long 2 weeks. I hope that you are all doing well. My family and I are doing just fine. Sarah Moya and I have transitioned our course, World Geography Online. And the purpose of this video today is to help you get oriented to the online version of this class, which will be the entire second half till the end of the semester. So what I would like you to do to get started, I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can take a look at our TRACS site. Okay, so I'm in student view, so I'm seeing what you see. This is the familiar TRACS site that you have been working with. What I would like you to do to get up to date with how things have changed is to first go to syllabus and to download the new syllabus that has all of the information about how we're going to finish this course, how we're going to complete this course, okay? So you can see for each component of assessment or evaluation, I have included information about how attendance and participation will work during the second half. I've included information about the MAP quizzes, which are now MAP and reading quizzes. We have 2 more quizzes that we need to take, and we're going to take a quiz based on the reading rather than continuing with the MAP quizzes. So I want you to go through and read this syllabus in your own time and take a look at how the evaluation has changed. But then, of course, with the course schedule, we have an updated syllabus that explains what you are to do for each day and what the assignment is. And in that vein, I have also created another organizational chart that I think is really helpful for you to understand in one simple page how teaching is going to work and also how assessment or evaluation is going to work, okay? So I want you to, as I already mentioned, to read the syllabus and look at how things have changed. And then I want you to go back to the syllabus section and open the online overview chart, which is what I just had open here. Let me get back to it. I want to walk you through a little bit of this instructional overview to the course, as well as the assessment overview. So we're going to be continuing with our Monday and Wednesday lectures. These will not be live lectures. I'm going to record them and post them to our TRACS site in the same location that you would find your normal PowerPoints. So let's say you're getting ready for Monday's lecture. You would go to resources. We're going to be coming back week 10, neoliberalism and structural adjustment policies. By Monday at noon, I will have posted here a video for you to watch of the lecture. I haven't yet taped the lecture for Monday. And of course, here is the reading that is assigned for Monday as well, okay? So that's how the lectures are going to be shared with you. They will be recorded and posted on TRACS. Now, for you to be able to pose questions and to discuss with your fellow classmates, I encourage you to use the discussion board. And as you can see, the location of the discussion board is on forums organized by lecture dates. So a great way for you to participate in this course on the online component, as the syllabus describes, is for you to go to the lecture discussion board and to ask some questions and communicate and answer questions of your fellow students. So you can come in here, post questions for both Sarah and I to answer in the next lecture, and also engage with your fellow students, okay? So let's say we have a question here. Can you clarify, if I can spell it, clarify the role of the oil crises in the 1970s in changing economic ideas to neoliberalism? Okay, so this is a good question, sort of the role of the oil crises, financial crises in the 1970s. So here you can see you have a question here, and I will make sure that you're able to comment on each other's questions and sort of bounce ideas off of each other. And I will also be looking at those forums as I go to tape the next lecture, and I'll answer some of those questions by way of review and catching up. Okay. The other thing that we're going to do in terms of evaluation and instruction, we are going to have 2 live exam review sessions. Those will not be taped in advance. They will be happening live. To be able to do that, you need to download Zoom. Zoom is an application that allows people to have video interface and do a variety of things, including taping this lecture. And it's kind of like Skype, but it's set up a little bit better for meetings. Texas State students are allowed to go to this website here and for free to download Zoom onto their computer, their laptop, or your phone. Okay, you don't have to download the entire application, which Texas State pays for, but it is better than doing the free online version, because the free online version gives you a 40-minute limit on the meeting, and then it automatically kicks you out. And so you want definitely to go to this address here and download very quickly. I can show you what this looks like. You come here, you log on to Zoom, and very quickly you'll be able to download the application. Okay, so what I need you to do early this week is to download Zoom, become a little bit familiar with it, so that by the time we get to our review sessions, we're going to have a live exam review on April 6th, which is a week from Monday, folks. So let's just take a quick look here. Sorry about that. That's my Zoom. Oopsie. Sorry, folks. Here we are. Today is the 28th on Saturday. Your exam is going to be not this Wednesday, but the second exam is on April 8th. Okay, so we're going to do a review session here on April 6th. Okay, so the review session is on April 6th. And you can see that here. It's going to be held from 3:30 to 5 p.m., our normal classroom time. And like I said, I want you to go into Zoom. I've already downloaded it. You go here, you try to join a meeting. I'm in a meeting right now with you, so I can't do that. And then you just copy and paste this meeting ID, and it will take you right to the room. Okay. Now, if you're having trouble downloading the application, you can copy and paste this into any browser, but then that means you're going to have that 40-minute limit if you're not signed in through the Texas State way. Okay, so we have some review sessions planned for you that will be live, and then other live opportunities to chat with me online are going to be in our office hours, which for World Geography are for Sarah, Tuesdays 1 to 2 p.m. and I'm holding office hours on Thursday 1 to 2 p.m. And again, those will be available through Zoom. And here are the links and the meeting IDs that you need. And then of course, Sarah and I will be available via email for you. So I think this, this chart is really helpful for you understanding what the different ways are going to be that we give you material, and how we're going to interact, not only with you, but how you're going to be able to interact with your fellow students. Now let me just address a couple of things about assessment, okay? How are we going to grade your participation? Now, first and foremost, let me just reassure you, I understand these are difficult times, and Sarah and I will do everything in our power to help accommodate you and to make you completing this course successfully as easy as possible, okay? So this is how we're going to do things. We're going to be having our exam a week from this coming Wednesday on April 8th. Those exams, both your second exam and your third exam, which is the final exam, will be done online. And they're going to be done under this folder here, this tag here, not assignments, but assessments, okay? So right now there currently are no assessments for you to take, but this will be where you'll find the link to basically do all of your 2 exams and then the 2 remaining quizzes that you have to complete this course, okay? And exam 2 and exam 3 will be the same format as exam 1. But the quizzes we've had to change a little bit. So rather than continuing with the MAP quizzes, which are very hard to do online and control for academic honesty issues, what we're going to do is have 2 reading quizzes instead of MAP quizzes. So you can see that the reading quizzes are going to be on April 20th and April 27th. So what that means is that you're going to read the assigned reading for that day, and then on that day, you're going to go to tracks under assessments, and you're going to begin your quizzes, okay? They're based on the reading. They're not based on the lecture. Of course, if you watch the lecture, it might help you. That's not the intention. These are supposed to be reading questions. So don't feel like you have to watch the lecture before doing the quiz. What's really important to know is that while you can start the quizzes and the exams anytime within the 24-hour period of the exam date, once you start, you cannot stop. You cannot exit the browser. It will complete the exam and all of the rest of the answers will be zeros, okay? So you have flexibility about what time you start on that day, but once you start and open the exam, you do not have any more flexibility. You must complete the quiz or the exam within 20 minutes for the quiz, or an hour and a half or 2-hour period for the final exam, exam 3, okay? So that's really important for you to understand. Now, attendance and participation, whatever attendance you had in terms of absences or extra credit eligibility before the midterm, that's where your attendance grade will stand. For participation, a way that you can boost participation and earn participation in the second half is first and foremost to engage on the discussion board here, the discussion board questions, okay? You can also send emails to Sarah and I and participate in office hours. Okay. All right, students. So just to summarize, what I need you to do to get ready for the second half of the course is, 1, to download Zoom to your telephone, your laptop, or your computer. And of course, if your telephone is all that you have to work with, then we'll make do. But I think a laptop or a computer would work even better. You'll see with more detail that the worst case scenario for Zoom is that Zoom does give you a phone number that you can just call on your phone and log into the conversation without video. So look for more details there as we move forward. So get Zoom under your belt, download it, play around with it if you haven't before. I need you to go to the TRACS website, download the new syllabus, read the new syllabus, download the course overview chart, read the course overview chart, and then explore TRACS a little bit just to sort of see how things have changed. They haven't changed a lot, but this is how you can get going. And you'll see when you're sort of navigating your forums that I have a spot here for you to post any questions regarding the transition. How do I find Zoom, for example? You could write and I will respond back to that, or another student can respond back, okay? So there's a spot on forums for you to post questions. And if you have any other additional concerns or individual issues that we should be taking into consideration, please do not hesitate to contact Sarah or I. We are here to support you. We are going to make this the most successful learning experience it can be for you, and also taking into account all of the things that you have on your plate. Okay, so that's Dr. Devine signing out for now with your introduction to the second half of the course, which will be conducted online. I look forward to posting the next lecture for you very soon.